impressions you're getting. So this is the idea. Rennick argued that a delicate, judicious balance between asymmetry and mutuality or symmetry should be operating in a therapeutic context. And he, referring to this pretense of anonymity, Rennick stated the issue is not whether the analyst self-discloses, because actually he does, but or she, but according to what principles and how much. So that's how it began to change. A research study by Barrett and Berman looked at patients randomly assigned to therapists in training. Clients whose therapists were more revealing liked their therapists more than clients whose therapists were limited in their disclosure. So these early studies got people thinking maybe it's therapeutic to be self-disclosing, to talk. And now he's about to say a few things.
I told you I'd like to be more in control. Why? I told you so people can quit worrying about me.
Well, I'll tell you something. I'll be straight with you, okay? I'm not big on control. But it's your money,
So to speak.
so to speak. Okay.
All right, let me.
How's
So what was the value of him saying the aside, I'm not big on control? What do you think that got him? Why did he make that aside that promoted the client to the next step? Jane is saying to me, one of my clients to achieve the client's best interest. Next, therapist pledges to choose to disguise his or her personal disclosures to the client, that is, not attributing it to himself. Next, therapist will reluctantly choose to disclose a current situation to a client only. Should really not do that. And next, finally, therapist's use of self-disclosure is more likely to occur at the end of treatment and not prior to that. Always be convinced that self-disclosure serves the client's best interest, not the therapist, and watch out for countertransference. Let me show you a video here about inappropriate self-disclosure.
Anthony.
Therapy is about them, not about me. That's especially true, I think, with forensic practitioners. I don't think there's much of a surprise in that. Going back to children, June had commented earlier, children in placement, that's my work, are often looking for a sense of normalcy and often ask me personal questions. The hardest one I've had to deal with was whether I believed in Santa. Whoa. Then how do you differentiate yourself from a parent's response to a therapist like yourself responding? Are they the same? Are they different? We're taught as therapists not to behave as parents to these clients, but here they are, children asking childlike questions of a parent, and you're in the role. How do you cope with that?